What up, YouTube? It's your boy JKG Brandon. We are back on the free-to-play account. You can kind of see where we're at here, day 62. And yeah, we made some progress. Before I get into it, I want to say thanks for all the love and support on the videos and on the channel in general. You guys are the best. I really mean that from the bottom of my heart. Over the weekend, I did get a new desk. It goes up and it goes down. So definitely you're gonna start seeing some potential videos where I'm moving around a little bit more, stuff like that, so don't be freaked out when you see it. Let's hop right on into it because we did make a bit of progress over the weekend while I didn't get it filmed. So missions wise, we made a big chunk. We were kind of stuck affinity wise on Spider 14, similarly with Fire Knight. I'll kind of go into the dungeons and kind of show you that. Until that, though, once we get past 14 and 15, we have pretty much smooth sailing until we get to 20 on all the dungeons. As far as the challenges themselves go, champions are done, dungeons are done, arena is almost done. I just have to stay in gold, so that means transitioning from yo-yoing back and forth between silver 4 and gold 1. Now I have to actually set a defense and go ahead and try to stay in gold, and it's actually a good time to just start progressing into gold. Try to get out of gold 1, get into gold 2, gold 3, do some stuff, right? So that's kind of where we're at there. Artifacts, I'm honest, I have to go back, and we have to go back far. As far as champions go, champions mastery wise, we have what I like to call the scroll factory setup. So we have 4 champions that are fully maxed out on scrolls. Rhonda, Tyrell, Kale, and Vergamcar. Famously, I bought I bought the scrolls for Vergamcar. Don't trip. We're working on Sandlash Survivor. You can see we have one ready to go here for her. So she's currently the one that I am running through because she's integral to my clan boss team currently. Once we get her completely scrolled out, at that point it's going to be a toss-up between the next 3 champions I'm going to show you, which is Deacon Armstrong, because he is used as a speed lead for my clan boss team as well as for my arena team. He brings a leech for clan boss as well, which helps us get a little bit of healing back, which is nice. Gembo, again, arena focused, specifically. He's a speed lead there as far as aura goes, and then he's also just a nuker. So I think Gembo take it over that speed, that lead spot, and then teaming up with Rhonda giving me a double nuke that's pretty good. If I can get some good savage gear on him as well, he can kind of take over as the main nuker for arena. I think that could definitely be something. And then a champion that we just got over the weekend, apologies to my good friend Deadwood Jedi, but we got Demitha. So I got Demitha on my free-to-play account. And if you don't know about Demitha, she has this really cool skill here: block damage and continuous heal on all allies for 2 turns, block damage for 1 turn, on a 3-turn cooldown. So if you get her fast enough, you can kind of keep that up for the entire fight. And when I say you get her fast enough, I'm talking, we're talking 300 speed. So for a free-to-play, early-ish free-to-play account like this, that's going to be pretty tough to do. A lot of dragon farming in my future, right? A lot of foraging perception gear in my future. But luckily we're in a spot clan boss wise where that's not like something I have to do right away. So we can actually work on this slowly over time. But those are the 3 champions that I'm pretty much going to be focused on after Sandlash Survivor. Other champions that are on the account, we did pull a Lordly Legionary over the weekend. So free to play champion, free to play competition's over, guys. Just pack it in. I won. I got Lordly Legionary. I hate this champion, but I do think he can actually help my Fire Knight progression to get, cheese up a couple levels, punch above my weight with this reflect damage, continuous heal, similar to a Fellhound in that I used on my main account back in the day. We're able to kind of cheese through maybe 1, maybe 2 levels a little bit higher than I should have been able to do at the time. We're looking at working on Ornn. He's kind of like a budget dark Kale because he's got this, activation of poisons. He places poisons and poison sensitivity. He also has a pretty cool passive. Excuse me. He has a pretty cool passive as well, where he is going to get tankier as those poisons get proc, which is pretty cool. We got our Yaga, much like Lordly Legionary. We got our Yaga. Everybody knows Yaga. He's a poisoner. Not the best poisoner. He's a free champion, so he's a free epic. I'm tempted to try to build him just to get some more poisons out because he is a force affinity champion. So late stage dragon, more poisons equals easier runs. So if I can figure out a way to gear him and get some use out of him, we'll try to do that. Chonaru, we actually have 2 copies of her, so I'll probably feed one off as a chicken to make a next 6-star, and keep one around to team up with Gembo for the Shadowkin faction. She's a good champion. Burgoth, probably going to end up being food, but for Hydra, if we start looking at transitioning into working on Hydra, I think this passive here, whenever he's attacked, he's going to heal all the allies by 20% of the damage that he takes. So if we can get him in a build where he's going to take a lot of damage, but not die, I think that's going to be something nice, because he's got an AoE provoke. For Hydra, if we can AoE provoke, take all that damage, that's going to heal everybody up and hopefully keep everybody alive a little bit longer. Maybe we might only get 1 or 2 turns out of it, but hey, that's 1 or 2 turns more damage that we can do, right? Anchorite would definitely be going into Clan Boss if I didn't have Sandblast Survivor already on the account. We did pick up Nazana, which is one of the best carries in the game to this day. AoE A1, so put her in a stun set, and you're going to lock down waves on dungeons as well as faction wars. I got the ally protection on all allies, puts a shield on herself to help mitigate that damage that she's going to take from the ally protection, which is awesome. That's on a 3-turn cooldown, so that's really good. And then AoE decrease attack. So again, stun set is my natural thought process. Make her tanky, get her to stun set, and she's going to be a massive carry for some dungeon waves as well as just straight up faction wars. We have Lamibur, we have the Paragon. We can work on a Paragon cheese. I never did a Paragon cheese on my main account, so that's something I'll have to go back through YouTube University and check out some of the my content creator friends and see some of their old videos from back in the day using Paragon for Nightmare campaign, using Paragon for Spider, and kind of take a look and see how they did that. I never did it on my main account back in the day, so I have no idea how it actually works. so that's going to be fun. Marked and Spikehead are my only 2 Rosin Fusion champions on the account, so not really a focus on doing that. Arena, you can kind of see where we've been in the mode of yo-yoing back and forth between Gold 1 and Silver 4. I finally put in more than a 1-man defense. I actually put in a somewhat of a defense here, just to kind of maintain, so we can kind of transition from that yo-yo mode to actually progress into gold. Tag Arena, we are bronze, baby. That is where we are going to stay for quite a while. Clan Boss, we are steady farming Nightmare Clan Boss. We're doing about 7 million a key. That's pretty much average for us. Once it transitions over into Affinity, that'll drop if it goes into Force. It'll actually go up if it goes into Spirit. So that's kind of where we're at. If I do 4 keys, like I did 4 keys last night, and we were able to do, I think, 27 million damage, something like that. I would like to start transitioning into doing 3 key, it's maybe get to where we can do like a 1 key bottom chest and then put 3 keys into Ultra Nightmare and hopefully get like maybe the bottom chest here. That's definitely something now that we got War Master and Giant Slayer procs on pretty much everybody in our Clan Boss team. That's something we can start thinking about doing. As far as the actual dungeons themselves, haven't started farming Iron Twins Fortress. I will be doing that in the future just because those soul stones can be really impactful. However, the keys plus the energy at this very second is just not, cost efficient for me at this moment. Minotaur, we are farming, stage 15, and I referred to it earlier as the scroll factory, and that's basically what it is. 4 champions fully scrolled means every single run, 100% of these scrolls that you get are going to go to that one champion. In my case right now, it's going to be Sandlash Survivor, so that's kind of really awesome where we're at there. Ice Golem's Peak, we are farming stage 15. The next milestone is going to be stage 20. So we're gonna have to work on our survivability for that. Not really a super focus yet. It will be going forward. However, one good thing about Ice Golem and Dragon is you can kind of beat them the same way once you get to the boss. So you can once you can do one, typically, as long as it's not a really bad affinity matchup for you, you can usually do the other. Dragon, we're actually starting to push to 20, which is going to be awesome for clan boss, because if we can start at least farming stage 20, we're going to be getting better speed gear, better, all that gear is going to be better for our clan boss team. So, Spider, we are bad affinity matchup for my turn meter champions, so we're kind of stuck on 14. My turn meter champions are basically Deacon Armstrong and Armiger, who are magic affinity, so no matter how much accuracy I get on them, there's still that 3% chance that they're gonna not be able to do it. Actually, more than 3% chance, because they are weak affinity. They have that chance, what is it, 15% chance to where they're just not gonna crit, which definitely hurts on Armiger. However, with enough accuracy, with enough speed, maybe relentless gear on Armiger, who knows, we can try to get around that just by taking more hits. More chances equals less chance, more chances to actually get through that. Fire Knight, we are similarly, it's a magic affinity stage on 15. Similar situation. Green affinity, turn meter champions. Getting the shield down is not the problem for me. It's actually keeping it down. So if perfect world, I would be able to pull an allure and just, swap gear between allure and Armiger, depending on, what dungeon I'm trying to farm that day. That could be something, but unfortunately we don't have an allure. She's probably one of the most wanted champions on my account right now, for that specific reason. But yeah, that's kind of where we're at. Sand Devil haven't touched it, not one time. So and I'm probably not going to do it for a while. As far as in here in the Soul Forge or whatever we call it, we're actually in a spot where I'm actually transitioning away from working on these essences to get these like 1 stars and stuff like that. I just feel like taking 1 or 2 more days and farming enough of these coins to actually get the actual stone, because we can actually get 2, 3, 4, and 5. We can get multiple stars out of these stones, and once we get into the soul collection, they're gonna sell for more. So that's kind of where we're at there. I do have an occult brawler 1 star that I hadn't sold. I was thinking about keeping it. We're just gonna sell it. We're gonna sell it, guys. I don't care. We're gonna sell that so we can actually work towards getting that soul stone so we can get something better. So that's kind of where we're at there. That's a brief overview here. Again, apologize for the delay in the videos coming out over the weekend. I will have some more videos coming out on the main account going through the rest of the week. This weekend was just kind of crazy with the new desk coming, and I had a whole bunch of other stuff going on top of that. So if you like what we do around here, go ahead and smash that like button on this video. I really do appreciate it. If you want to help support the channel and help us grow, get monetized, and so we can put back into the channel, whether it is equipment like a new camera, a new microphone, all that kind of fun stuff, or just simply putting money into buying a game to play, trying out new games. I would like to try new games. That is something that is going to be going on this channel as well. Go ahead and hit that subscribe button. We're trying to hit 1,000 subs by the end of the year. I say that I've been saying that for a while, but things have happened and we're going for it this time. Outside of that, actually this weekend is Friday. Friday, the Diablo 4 beta starts. The early access beta starts on Friday. So I'm actually going to be participating in that. So this weekend I might actually do a stream. Haven't decided on if I'm actually going to do it or not. But go ahead and keep a lookout. I'll put the link to my Twitch channel. It should be in my bio down below, but I'll make sure I have it in the description. That way, if I do decide to go ahead and stream the Diablo 4 beta, you can come along for the ride. Otherwise, I'll probably be making a video on that just to kind of have like first impressions of that, because I wasn't part of the closed beta back in the I think it was like November. I think it was like November timeframe when they had the closed beta. I was not part of that, but I will be participating in this early access open beta. So definitely look for that on the channel this weekend. And yeah, until I put out another video, until I see you again, guys, I love you guys. Stay good. Peace.